Hey
Hey, this
guys,
is the
we're the
greeting
greeting
committee,
committee, and
and
you're
you're
listening
listening to
to
Bothering the
Bothering the
Band
Band
podcast.
podcast. Hey y'all, how's it going?
Oh, fireworks.
What was that?
How did you do that?
I have no idea.
Sometimes, oh man,
What?
Okay,
we're
Zoom
online.
getting
Oh man,
fancy.
Oh my goodness. Addie, where are you at? Are you coming or are you going off video?
Um, Look, I'll say hi, but I'm like fully in the workout attire, and like I can't show my guns for too long. It'll just make the conversation awkward.
Fair.
Well, I will say we don't release video. We only release audio.
That is nice. I did check. I wanted to make sure because if it was released video, I would have not made. I wouldn't be here. I would have to go get ready and really try to look great, but this is casual and friends, so I can wear the hat.
Well, we are the most casual podcast. If that's a thing, I think they're all casual, but yeah, no rules. And once you see the severely dumb questions we have for you, you'll be like, okay. I want to say two things. One, you've greeting committee has been on our list, our get list is what we call it, for a while now. So much so that I went back in our Instagram DMs and we reached out to you in 2022 because you were on my Spotify Wrapped, like top
Oh,
10 for 2022. So the first icebreaker question is, do you remember your Spotify Wrapped from 2022? Or 2023.
I feel like I do. Also, I'm sorry that message didn't. I'm guessing didn't get a response because I don't remember it, and that's probably me looking through it all.
It's totally okay if
We're
we had
here
it.
now.
That's all that matters. We've realized that if we're patient, we've created relationships with PR people and stuff like that. It kind of comes and we're in the world already. And so the message was, we really like your band. Like that was it. It was just the
Aw.
start of it. And so yeah, no hard feelings at all. If we had a nickel for every time that happened, we would be not doing podcasts. We'd be buying our Amazon list. We'd be clearing that Amazon list.
Yeah, exactly. Mine was every year it has like the 1975 is my favorite band, so they're always on there. The National, I think, has been on there a few years in a row. That's all I can remember at the moment.
I do remember. If it was 2022, that was when we put out our second album, and I feel like I don't know if I listen to our music out of like enjoyment a lot of time. It's more just like, was that a good production choice? And so I feel like I'll just like keep listening back to it, like especially working with new producers or mixers where I'm like, this is so different from how the song started, and I'll just like consume it. So I'm pretty sure the greeting committee was on my top five for that year.
I
That's
didn't post
interesting.
mine for 2023 because of that. And I was like, God damn it, this is not, I can't post this now because it's not because of what you think. Yeah, it's that, Pierce. Or like for me, it can be that, or it can be like music videos.
Yeah.
Like, is this it was on it one time, and I was like, that's purely because I listened to that song 100 times, envisioning a music video for it.
Yeah, Abby's top is like bothering the band because she has to edit. So we're like, top,
Yep,
it's her own podcast.
there you go.
Yeah, I'm a big podcast guy, so I feel like I put more weight on what podcasts I was listening to. I don't think I really was interested in, at least for this year. I really liked the Always Sunny podcast.
Yeah, we I've listened.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like Dear Hank and John with the John and Hank Green, author, kind of educator guys. And then just some other like educational sort of learning stuff podcasts, like how the world works. That's usually always on the list.
That's very cool. I just started listening to Paul Giamatti's podcast. He has
Oh,
like a supernatural, I guess that's what you could call it. It's just him and like his buddy being like, hey, remember the Bermuda Triangle? Like shit like that. And then they'll have like a comedian come on and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. And it's it's like a soft topic of something in that world, and then Paul Giamatti just being
Yeah.
PG. It's great. I
I,
love
I
it.
mean, I love Paul Giamatti, so I mean, I'm already intrigued.
And they're short. They're like 35, 40 minutes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So it's like a car
Digestible.
ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So sticking with music, what is one song that makes you happy no matter where you hear it?
There's this song called Oh Mandy by the Spinto Band,
Okay.
and that one always makes me happy.
The Spinto Band.
Yeah.
Never.
You've heard that song because of it being on our pre-show playlist, probably, but that might be the only reason.
Oh, interesting.
It's just like happy 2000s indie kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. Oh man, what I feel like I was really feeling that recently. I was just like, I just really want a happy, like hype song. I don't remember what it was, but I'm just kind of looking through like I don't know, just like some unforgiving, just pop music. Like Charlie XCX, if I'm thinking like really like hyper kind of electronic. Actually, it's kind of the opposite of your question, but I feel like I was really feeling just some heavy emo, and My Chemical Romance was kind of on there. But that kind of makes me feel good. It's not happy, but it feel like it makes me happy. As
It's a
weird as
good
that
answer.
is. Yeah.
You're hitting Abby's heart. I agree with that though. I think some emo, no matter how sad, it can make you happy and nostalgic. I agree with that.
Yeah. Makes me feel something at least.
Yes.
In a
Yes.
world where I often feel nothing.
Uh,
Okay. Do you send thank you cards?
I used to. I
Like you get
used
a
to a
good
lot.
present, you get a good gift from a partner or a parent or a friend. Are you sending a follow-up thank you card?
I'm going to now
You better.
because I
So
don't
it's
like that my answer is no. When I was younger and my parents would like make me write a thank you card, yeah. Actually, my parents were never make you write a thank you card, but it was like give a phone call. I definitely
yeah.
say or express thank you,
Mhm.
but I think it's turned into text message, phone call. If I'm like, if it's not a gift and just being grateful, like I've noticed I'll email my dad like a nice heartfelt something, but it goes into email so that it's set apart from like being casual.
Yeah, Addie and I have similar dads in that respect, where the whole thank you thing was just ingrained into us. Especially my dad worked on the business side for Hallmark cards, so he's really pushing that side. So every birthday, um, every anything, if there's an opportunity to send a Hallmark card, or I mean, just a thank you card, uh, he would definitely kind of push and encourage that. But also, uh, just saying thank you and telling people you
Yeah.
appreciate the thing they did, whether it's now it's over text or phone call. It's definitely brownie points. Like my dad texted me and my siblings, "Oh, it's grandma's 80th birthday," and they all texted her, but I called, and that has more weight. So
You
I know
would.
I know the
Yeah.
importance of
Good
it.
job. Well, we contacted both your fathers to get research. They're big listeners. Uh,
They're here with us now.
bring them in. They're at our homes. Like one dad is at Abby's and one is at mine.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could orchestrate that. Do you save birthday cards? Do you save any cards?
Addie.
I I do, yeah. Um, I save cards. Like I have a whole kind of, I guess, plastic bin full of memorabilia of like myself, I guess, growing up, nostalgia. So I'll save cards, but I have gotten caught by a grandparent for throwing away a card they gave me, and that was not fun. But I was like 12 and I was like, you only wrote like happy birthday. You didn't write anything that felt like I don't know, am I out of pocket for that? Like it's the store made card and you wrote happy birthday. Like I save the things if it has like a nice note on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. This is like a modern Seinfeld. Was this person passive aggressive about it, or were they like, what the fuck?
They were like, why would you throw this away? And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. And then I took it, and then I just waited until she wasn't at our house anymore and threw it away.
They're gonna listen.
Just took it to the outside trash can next time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a certain etiquette. It's like, especially like when if there's like any check or money in it from like any family, which is becoming less and less likely as we get older. But you like would open it, you would completely ignore the money and just like try to read it. Oh, like the money's not there. Oh wow. Uh-huh. It's like you like give the space so you know you're reading it, and then you acknowledge, thank you for the money. And then I usually just I keep the card so I have, if it's my grandma's sending like a check or something, she'll do that for birthdays still, which is very, very nice. So I think I'll throw it away eventually, but only if it does not include, like, if it's just like happy birthday and like the actual meaningful like words are already pre-written. I'm like, you didn't try that hard. But if there's like, we've been thinking of you, and then another like, just like a love, like I might keep that.
Yeah. I have a friend who recently for Valentine's Day, it's her mom's birthday, and her dad, in addition to being Valentine's Day, so same day, her dad got her mom a card and didn't write anything in it. It was just a store-bought card. Didn't sign his name, no I love you, no
Like that's a
special note
joke?
inside. No, that's what makes it funny, is it's not a joke.
Yeah, sure. It makes it funny and not.
Yeah, funny, quote unquote. I I mean, it was just the most like astonishing thing to hear. Like, oh my God, you're so oblivious
Yeah.
that you would do that.
Yeah.
It feels like it has to be a joke, but no, not a joke.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so how do you sign your emails? Do you say best? Do you say sincerely?
Addie has an automatic one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
mine is cheers, Addie
Oh,
Sartino or
okay.
Addison.
Cheers is
Yeah.
good. Cheers is
I want it
acceptable.
to be a little cheeky.
Yeah.
But then sometimes the message in response is like not like it's aggressive or mean or anything, but it's not something that should have cheers follow it. But I kind of like that about it.
Yeah, I don't really have anything that special, but it made me think of um Gen Z email sign-ups. I don't know if you've seen any of those. But they're just like, instead of, they're the opposite of like the cordial, like formal sort of sincerely. Like I just looked it up, like talk soon loser, or hee hee bye, another day, another sleigh. Just
See, I like those.
Yeah,
I
those are fun.
I work in like a corporate marketing world in my
yeah.
day job. And yeah, whenever I'm like, I guess I gotta say thank you for something that you're supposed to give me, and then like best and all this shit. Um, Actually, this leads me to my, it's not a question, but Addie, I think I found you on LinkedIn.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
It's always funny when like one of your favorite bands is just like, oh yeah, LinkedIn.
I'm doing my best here. Okay, I'm trying to be a powerful businesswoman and a singer all in one.
Mhm.
Keep going. We are rooting for you. I am rooting for you.
I can't stay consistent with it. It kills me.
It
LinkedIn is just
sucks.
it's not my forte. I've tried.
It's the thing I hate the most because it's all, especially now, it's all bullshit, like kind of like influencers, but like people being like
Yes.
looking to do to break into the job market. Here are your 3 tips, but for the fourth one, contact me. It's like I hate, it's all believe in your dreams bullshit, and I did, and
I have a friend who admits that she does it, but
yeah.
it's a part of her job as a salesperson to have like a really strong LinkedIn presence. It's just that a LinkedIn presence is cringy. Like the ideal LinkedIn presence is something that is so hard to look at. It's like all the emojis, which I like emojis, but just they're oof.
We could talk about this for a very long time. I could vent again. I'm a copywriter for a marketing agency, so I'm in that world.
Oh
And
yeah.
you know what's crazy? And this will be the last thing I say about it. It's like LinkedIn is mainly for work, but then you have like one bozo who's like, "Look at my kid," and you're like, "What are you doing here? You're on the wrong thing."
That's for Facebook.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Do you claim Kansas or do you claim Missouri?
Kansas. Both.
Yeah, that's that feels a little hard. But yeah, I think Kansas just because we both grew up technically in Kansas. Um, Even though I think Addie, I think you lived in Kansas City, Missouri for a couple years at least. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ambitious and I'm gonna claim both, but I'm only gonna claim the Kansas City part of Missouri. I can't claim anything else.
Okay.
That would
Oh
be
yeah.
disingenuous. But Overland Park, Kansas, I feel comfortable claiming that.
Yeah, especially if you like break it down into colleges, like most people on the Kansas side are rooting for the KU Jayhawks or the K-State Wildcats. And I feel like I'm more part of that world and if I was going to go to university it would be on over in that direction, whereas I think people who maybe identify more as Missouri are like the Tigers. I think they're the Tigers
See,
and
if I had to go to a state school that wasn't out of state, I would have picked Mizzou because it was like if you wanted to be like a little different, if you grew up in Overland Park but you went to Mizzou, it was like, oh, you're getting a little further out there. Even though
yeah.
it's the same distance away from like where we grew up as K-State. It's just
Oh yeah.
it's not driving towards like farm,
Yeah.
but it's still driving
Right.
towards something small.
Yeah, I guess I could kind of claim Missouri a little bit because after I graduated high school, I lived in a suburb in Missouri, which is only like 15 minutes east from where we grew up. But very different vibes, very different public schools, very um yeah, I don't know I don't know what to call without hurting anybody's feelings who lives in Missouri or Kansas, but
I guess when you put it that way, we are just Johnson County kids. So now
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have enough street cred to take Missouri. I'm gonna backpedal. We can take Overland Park. We don't deserve to take Missouri.
yeah.
We didn't like work for it.
Yeah.
Please title something Johnson County Kids. That's kind of cool.
It is. It's a
kinda cool.
bubble.
I love Kansas. I've spent some time in Kansas. I taught
Ooh.
for a little bit at KU. I taught a poetry workshop twice.
No way.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I have a soft spot for Kansas. And I love it. But where are you now?
Oh, we're in
Nashville.
Nashville.
Oh, cool. We were just there last year. We did a live show in Nashville last year.
Oh, that's fun. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it was great. It was super fun. Chiefs fans? Do you have to be Chiefs fans?
I am a Chiefs fan. I'm
Okay.
the biggest Chiefs fan I know.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Addie goes crazy. She's like she does face paint sometimes, like red and yellow. No, unfortunately, I don't. I don't think we're very sports fans.
I am a Chiefs fan, but no, I just really went out of my way to get interviewed once by news reporters for the Chiefs, and I said I'm the biggest Chiefs fan I know, and then really bullshitted my way. Like it felt like high school essay level where I used to be like, I'm so good at this. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even read this and I'm writing the best essay. That's how I felt being up there in front of that camera. And then it started to like kind of circulate on Reddit where people were like, wait, is that the girl from the greeting committee? And I'm like, haha, this was my plan the whole time.
That's hilarious.
It's only a matter of time until the ban opens for Taylor Swift. I'm just putting that out there.
I would die.
Only a matter
I
of time.
want it so bad. Yeah, the second that we move out of Kansas City after living there our whole lives, we get Taylor Swift. Like I feel cheated by that. I would like nothing more. I had a dream once, I'm not making this up. I had a dream once that Taylor Swift cradled me like a baby. And she was just because she's so tall and I'm not. And it was awesome.
That's a great. I'm gonna.
Speechless.
Yeah, if you have any way to start this episode, it'd just be that quote from Addie.
Well, we do always highlight a quote, but like we write it out on a post.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Yes.
the one. Oh, that's fun. Yes, we love Taylor Swift here too. Abby seeing her in Paris in a couple months. So
Ooh, that'll be such a good show to go see. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. Wow.
right, like just
Ooh,
It's
that's gonna be
cheaper.
magical.
It's cheaper.
It's
It's
cheaper?
cheaper.
Crazy.
I can get a plane ticket and the concert ticket for less than one ticket here.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That's
insane.
good.
Also, I hope she has to play Paris if you're in Paris, right?
Right?
I mean, I would love that as a song to be played. So I went to the Eras tour in Kansas City in 2023 and it was awesome.
So jealous.
It was so
I
amazing.
can't
You're
wait.
gonna have a blast.
Can't wait.
Oh, okay. So just backing, I'm so happy I thought of this because I was going to ask Abby this during the Super Bowl stuff. I'm not a football fan, but the Chiefs, I noticed, did the tomahawk chop as
No,
well.
yeah, that's not okay.
They were doing it, yet
Yeah.
there's a few teams, and I'm curious. My producer, what she'll say here is, who invented it?
Oh, I don't know.
I do. That's his point.
Who
Or
is it?
I will claim it. The Florida State University Seminoles.
They created the tomahawk chop for the Kansas City Chiefs?
No, they do it. They did it
Oh, they
first
do
and the
it.
Chiefs stole it.
And the Braves
Well,
do it
that's
too.
even
I grew up,
worse.
the Braves would do it.
I don't know what the Chiefs are doing, but that started at FSU.
Oh my, that makes
I will
me,
die on that hill.
yeah, wow. I don't, no, we don't support that. That's the
Yeah.
no-no.
Yeah, I feel like as much like I don't know if it really gets hate really much anymore, especially in 2024, but like the name the Chiefs, I know some people don't love like taking from like Native American culture, but I I definitely feel like the tomahawk chop kind of needs to go. As much yeah, I feel like I'm lukewarm about like the whole like Chiefs kind of debate, but I'm not gonna do the tomahawk chop. That
They
just feels
should give away real tomahawks at the games for
Well,
that
that
first
also
1,000 fans.
that also just proves that it does belong to Florida State because they're fully supported by the Seminole Nation. Like they don't want the
Yeah.
Okay.
name, they don't want the name changed, they don't want anything changed. Like they're
Yeah.
See,
fully
that's, yeah, if you have the correct support,
Mhm.
but like white guys, big beer belly at Chiefs, not the right support, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I could see, I am curious though, like I can see the Chiefs, like a chief is like super important and so powerful. So I can see where like a chief, a commander, a warrior, like I can see where those like fit in with each other. But when
Mhm.
I like the Indians, like that's just a crazy name to name a sports team. Like that just doesn't even that makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but do you know why they were called that though?
Tell me, do they have support?
They didn't.
Historically or the team?
Historically, why they were called it is because they had the first Native American like star on their team. So they were called
Okay.
something else. They had this, I'm not even going to pretend to know the name, but I know this story I've read this story. When they were changing their name, they were like debating and they're like, "Oh, it does represent this," but they're like, "Yeah, but the Indian thing is wrong and incorrect."
Yeah. Not enough people know that.
I feel like we're teetering into a corner that I'm scared to get backed into.
All right, well, let's go
I'm
back
with you.
let's go back to dumb questions. Do you live or how do you feel about HOAs?
Okay, HOAs, like immediate answer would be silly, dumb, rude. But I really want to live somewhere where all the fences look the same.
a really good answer. That's another quote right there.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I don't got anything as quotable as Addie. I feel like, so I briefly interned for, I mean, if you know KU, you might know Shawnee, Kansas. I entered for the city planning department uh for the city of Shawnee, and I feel like, I don't know, HOAs are kind of like these like mini quasi governments that
Yeah.
shouldn't have any power but kind of do, and it feels a little dystopian.
Yeah, I live in an HOA community, and I would say it's if you're on the outskirts of the drama, it's fun to watch because people will get real angry about the dumbest shit. They're like, "Why are you parking there?" And you're like, it's like the guest parking spot." They're like, "You're not a guest." What the
Oh
fuck?
my
Like
God.
people with no lives. So
Yeah.
how do you feel about surprise parties?
I would love a surprise party. I just don't feel like anyone could genuinely surprise me.
Really, challenge
Like
accepted.
not like they're not gonna try and like they can jump out, but I feel like I would just know.
You would know it's coming.
Yeah, because I'm nosy.
Why are we
Yeah.
going here? Why are we going to Olive Garden?
Exactly. But well, I try to not be that person, but like my girlfriend is kind of that person where she's like, "Are you getting me this?" And she'll guess it right. And I'm like, "That's no." The answer is no. Actually, that just happened with Pierce and his girlfriend. She goes, "Are we going to Folk?" Which is this great restaurant here in
Oh
Nashville.
yeah.
And Pierce goes, "No." And I go, "Can I know where you guys are going?" And he turns his phone to me and it says Folk.
Yeah. Well, here, Addie, let me ask you, do you want to be, for when you get engaged, do you want to be the person asking or the person receiving? Because there, if you're the one asking, you can kind of plan that surprise, but
No, I want to receive it because I want the validation that I was
okay.
chosen.
But you're okay
But I
with
will
the
be
kind
the
of surprise.
but I think I will be the first person to ask because that's my personality. But then I'll
That's a
like
good
kind of always
question.
resent that.
Yeah.
But your ask could just be more like, when are you going to ask me?
That is
Yeah.
true. That is true.
You have to give an ultimatum.
That would be a way Addie
Healthy
ask someone to marry.
relationships.
I that's not gonna go well for me. I already know that. I can't push my luck.
Oh, okay. TGI Fridays or KFC?
KFC.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to a TGI Fridays, and I think we were on tour
Yeah,
once.
no, I was gonna say we definitely have been. It's just not recent, and that stuff makes me shit my pants. I don't want to. Yeah, KFC does not though.
That's
Thankfully,
surprising. I would
I
I
know,
would
but
think the other way around. But
no, I actually really crave KFC when we're on tour. Like there will be fixation restaurants of mine, and they can't be like good restaurants. They have to be, KFCs. And I need to have fried chicken drumstick.
I love it. Are you excited for the chizza?
I don't know what that is, and I don't think so.
Oh, I'm gonna blow your mind. The new
Okay.
KFC item is a chizza, so it's kind of like a chicken parm.
Can you spell that, please?
Chizzza.
Okay.
No.
Chicken parm, like fried KFC.
Oh, no. I don't think we needed that.
Of course we
So
did. This is
it's just
America.
a piece of fried chicken with some sauce, some cheese, and a couple of pepperonis on
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Ugh. No.
That's
This is
crazy.
like when Pizza Hut was talking about their like foldable thing, and it's just like a pizza that they folded in half.
Uh,
KFC's doing something, always on something crazy. Remember, like they have like the chicken sandwiches where it's a
yeah.
sandwich with the bones of
The
chicken.
double down.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! I will say,
Wow.
I mean, they're creating over there.
I know. I haven't had
Taco
KFC
Bell's
in so long.
releases.
We love Taco Bell. Let's talk about Taco Bell. We love it.
Yeah, I mean, just like the recent like announcement of all their like new updates, it's like an Apple event.
Yeah.
I find that very impressive and intriguing.
Wait,
Put on your
Taco Bell?
turtleneck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen or heard about any of this.
New Taco
I mean, they're
Bell.
not really announcing anything new, like that crazy different, but like the way they announced it was like an Apple event.
That's
They have
funny.
more desserts and stuff.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Lots of Baja Blast
Yeah.
flavored things.
Yeah,
Like a Baja Blast cheesecake or something like that.
that's crazy.
I want to know why none of these restaurants, specifically Taco Bell, don't do like a pork taco or like a Korean
Mm,
barbecue taco.
There's too much meat in those.
I
Like
think
too much
it's
real meat.
yeah. Sure, we could fake it.
Yeah, I don't know if they can like create a liquefying dry package for brisket.
Oh yeah. Fun fact: Abby worked at a Taco Bell, so any questions you can direct to her.
oh, I'm scared.
And
I
they
don't
do
want to
this.
know.
They do the tomahawk chop taco.
Move on.
All right.
We're getting
Okay.
into the corner.
Okay. Did you know that you can eat dandelions?
Have you tried?
No. Have you? Wait,
I
Addie, go.
didn't. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Here.
You're
My
here.
girlfriend just whispered, yes. She's driving me. Oh, she said dandelion salad was really big in the not Greek Depression, the Great Depression.
The Greek Depression,
The Great Depression.
and so you have an album called
Dandelion.
There you go.
It's for the Great Depression.
So in researching, trying to think of these, like tailoring these questions to you, I was trying to like think of a dandelion tie-in, and then I just went on a deep dive about dandelions, and I was like, oh, you could eat them. So yeah, tell your girlfriend to pop the question. I don't know. Let's move on. We're having fun. This is bothering the band. Do you have any toys from your childhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one in the other room. I keep on my nightstand. It's a little teddy bear named Peef.
Beef?
Peef with a P, not beef, not the food,
Beef?
but
Yeah, yeah.
the sound
Oh,
of beef.
that's adorable. I love that.
Yeah. I used to have a lot of like Star Wars toys and Legos just because I'm big, kind of still a Star Wars kid. But yeah, Peef has withstood the test of time. Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Addie?
Yeah, I've got like a bucket of stuffed animals, but it's at my parents' house, so we'll see what happens when they move, if I take them back or not.
You should at least go
I think I
revisit
will.
them if they move and like go through them and like smell them.
I do that when I go home, actually. I brought a lot of them upstairs, and everyone just kind of looked at me weird, like why was I playing with them? But I don't know. I love them.
Okay, can you ride a bike with no hands?
No.
I tried that once. Actually, I have a vivid memory still. I think it was in fifth grade, maybe. Like, live in the suburbs. A lot of my like closer friends lived like near me, so I'd just hop on a bike. And I remember as I was pulling out of the driveway, I saw a girl, like not even like a girl I was like had a crush on or anything, but I'm just like I'm gonna show off. And
Famous last words.
I was like, I know how to ride my bike with no handlebars, and immediately the handles just like turned, and I was like, oh, I'm good, I'm good. And it was just like she was just shocked. Just I did that right in front of her, and just continued on.
Where's she at now?
Does she know you're in a band now?
Yes, that's where I was going.
I actually did see her when I was working at the coffee shop I used to work at. She came in like last year.
You're gonna have to tell me who this is offline.
Yes.
I'll text it. You'll remember her, I think, Addie.
Okay.
But yeah, I can cruise. I can't pedal in with no handlebars, that's for sure. Learn my lesson.
So I don't know if you can tell, like Dandelion, that I was looking for a hand like question. Some of these are tailored to your song titles and album titles.
That one was not good.
That one was great. Give me another hand question without being obscene.
Can you repeat the question, please?
The question was the riding your bike without hands,
Oh, that was okay. Yeah,
based off the song Hands Down.
got
We're
it.
trying to tie these things in.
Got it. Yeah, I see now.
And Abby was like, that's shit. That's a shit question. Okay, do you have anything weird memorized? Wait, hold on. Pause there. When's the last time you roller skated? Because we were just talking about roller skating.
I probably went to Skate City not that long ago, like maybe 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not good. Pierce, are you good?
Can you skate backwards?
No.
No, I haven't mastered that. I can go fast. I can go
Can you
fast on
do
my
the foot over foot when you turn, like that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Oh
never
my
done
God.
the going backwards. Maybe next time. I have the courage for it.
I love that Addie was in the car and the girlfriend's driving me like, are you doing? What
Yeah.
interview is this?
It's work, honey.
Yes, this is work.
Part of it is the thing.
This is journalism. Okay, back to the question. Do you have anything weird memorized? Like a driver's license number, credit card, stuff like that.
I do have my credit card number memorized.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I think I still have my high school lunch code memorized.
I also have that memorized.
Um, I used to just memorize like the capitals of all of the cities and or all the capitals of all the countries in the world. I used to be pretty good at that. Not so much anymore, but
Okay, let's try it.
Because they changed.
yeah, they're always changing the capitals.
They're just moving around. What's the capital of Chile?
Oh my gosh. It is maybe not.
I don't know it.
I probably would have been able to tell you.
Is it something Domingo or
What, Eddie?
We learned it in Spanish. I should know it.
Yeah, I took Spanish for 3 years in high school, and that was, I think, part of it, and learning about the government in South America.
Let me know when you want the answer.
let me get
What
is
is
it
it?
like something
Oh, Santiago.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, good job. Good job.
I didn't even look it up. I promise.
We believe you. We could tell if you did. You're like, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, it's good.
I did.
Um, okay, a couple more hard-hitting questions. One is throwing a banana peel out of a car littering?
No, it's Mario Kart.
There are no wrong answers in Bothering the Band. However, that is the correct answer.
Yeah, I believe banana peels and like apple cores and their whatever cousins of those things are permissible. Anything else, I think it's a no-go. But
Technically, you're not supposed to.
what about gum? What do you guys think about gum? Throwing gum out the window?
I have bad luck with gum. If I don't put it in a trash can, inevitably I will step in it within 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I always throw it away.
It was probably a couple years ago now. I think I was like kind of sick, so I had like a lot of phlegm, and I tried spitting out the window when I was on the highway. And it didn't make it out the window. It just like immediately like hit the side of the open window. Like I'm not throwing anything out the window ever again.
That's disgusting. I only swallow my gum.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm lying. No, I spit it out. and I'm not supposed to, so I try not to anymore.
Okay.
Still grown up. Learning
So
so
grown up.
much.
Yeah. Okay. So when you take a shower, and in your shower, to turn on the shower head, you have to pull up a little tab.
Yeah.
When you're done with the shower, do you push that little thing down?
Kind of perverted of you to ask.
That's
But
you took it there. I'm just talking about practical life things.
yeah, no, I like doing that because the little rush of water that comes out is nice.
Yes.
It's enjoyable.
And also, you're a dick if you don't, because I'm the next person to shower, and I guarantee you, when I turn the water on, I'm soaked.
But do you get in and then turn it on?
No, but
No.
if you're not ready, it's still gonna happen.
Yeah,
You like
that's
really
true.
get in the thing, and you're like, gotta turn on the thing.
Do you
Yes.
feel like it does anything?
What?
I feel like maybe whoever designed showers was, I'm just gonna put this little tab on it so when people are done with showers, they get the joy of that last rush of water. Like what it's just if it's just like it doesn't actually do anything. We've just
It's a
been
placebo.
Yeah, it's a placebo.
It's like the door closing button on an elevator. It's just there to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think I know the answer to this one, but you're walking down the street and you see a child from the neighborhood has drawn a hopscotch court. I don't know what they're called. Area.
A court. I like
It's
a
just a hopscotch.
That's what they're called. The hopscotch is the playing field.
You play hopscotch, so
Whatever. I okay, we'll get to that thing in a second. But okay, you're walking down the street. Do you do it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes. That was the test you passed. Thank you. We can keep going here for a
I
little.
know I didn't know all these questions had right answers. We're getting graded.
We said there are no wrong answers, but some can have right answers. So keep that in
Okay.
mind. Wait, so I remember this growing up where hopscotch was a game, like a winnable game, right? Did you guys
yes,
play this?
it is
Yeah.
originally. You like throw stuff
Yeah, and you
into
gotta yeah.
it's like
Didn't know that.
jumping and like jacks, but not jumping jacks. That's a whole nother ball game.
This is such like a Greek depression game that it's like there's not, well, I guess we gotta draw squares and then throw a rock.
Yeah. Kick
Push a
the
hoop with a
can.
stick.
Okay, do you keep a calendar?
I use Google Calendar.
Count it, it counts.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would have forgotten about this if we hadn't.
Yeah, I'm so
I
happy
had
we
it
all
in my
just-
calendar and I still messed up and went to the gym and was like, oh God, now I'm gonna look like this.
No, I've been thinking about this all day long.
Oh, thank you. And this will be the first video we release. I'm just kidding.
I would like to apologize. The area is called the court
Ooh, I said
in
court.
because it's an actual game, not just the like.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Sorry, I went down a hopscotch hole. Carry on.
No, I love that. We needed to know.
I just added a hopscotch book to my Amazon cart.
Yeah.
It's like the history of hopscotch and the Greek depression. This is so much fun.
That sounds like the title of an emo song.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. We're just naming songs for them the whole time. Johnson County Kids. Okay, this is a super dumb question. Why aren't there any B batteries? You got A, double A, triple A batteries, C batteries, D batteries. Why are there no B?
I think back when batteries were invented, because they're all invented at one single time,
One day.
all in one day, there's like all the batteries rose up from someone's imagination, and the B batteries they revolted against the other ones because they were the supreme battery, and all the other batteries rose up against them and just they're like your reign is over. We B your B is in bad batteries, and yeah, that's why.
Pierce writes novels, if you didn't know that.
That's incredible.
That's
Pierce,
going to be my next one.
you got your pull quote for the show.
Yes.
Oh, dude. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay, so I actually have do you work out on this thing on my list. So we answer that. Pierce, do you work out?
Pierce goes to my gym now.
Yeah, I was actually there earlier today, Annie. We just missed each other by a few hours.
Oh,
You guys go to the
I'm
same
always
one?
excited. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm always excited walking in, wondering if you'll be there.
Yeah, there's not a lot of gyms over by us. It's like the one we go to, just called True Fit. There's like Planet Fitness, but I think you were kind of burnt out from that, and I.
Yeah, it was like it didn't feel safe. So
The whole thing.
I'd like to imagine all like bands go to the gym together, like every member of the band.
Yeah, it feels like
really
kind of against being a musician's like identity, like going to the gym. But then you just realize like, oh, we're all the same.
yes.
we're
And
doing Get Sexy Tour 2024, so we're working on it.
That's
I'm
right.
well, they come to Florida, Addie. Put Florida on the list. And then Pierce, what you said is exactly what we're doing with the pod. It's like our favorite bands, like what makes them human. Hence the dumb questions like the shower tab thing.
Yep.
And then the next dumb question we touched on is, do you have any book recommendations for us?
Mm. Let's see. I was just talking to someone about therapy, and the book Attached came up. Um, it looks like Addie's hunting for it.
I literally have that book. Where is it right now?
Yeah, as far as like self-help books go, yeah, that one, even though people can't see it. Attached is a great book about just attachment theory. It's great for like relationships, whether like romantic or just your own like interpersonal relationships you have with people. I think that is a good one to kind of learn about. Um, I just
Yeah,
finished
Codependent No More.
Codependent No More. Wow.
Yeah. Also in line with the Attached book. I haven't read it yet. I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah, following like the, I guess, nonfiction, Crying in H Mart has come up a few times by
Yep.
lead singer of Japanese Breakfast.
Love it.
That's a great one. I just finished an audiobook called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I know this. I know the
Yeah,
cover. I don't know anything about the book, but I've seen the cover.
yeah. A lot of people have been talking about it, and I finally gave in, and I enjoyed it.
If anyone wants like a lighthearted book, well, lighthearted but emotional, but really easy fiction read, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo
Oh yeah, heard of this
is the
too.
book that got me like kind of back into enjoying reading. So that's a fun one.
Yeah,
Writing these down.
I haven't read a physical book in a little bit. I'm trying to think. I think those are some good ones, though. I've been reading. I don't know if I would recommend it, but I've been reading books on cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay.
Um, I've been well, specifically why cryptocurrency is a scam. But I don't know
Yeah.
if I would recommend that to anybody as like light reading.
Crypto bros.
Yeah.
Come on out. Let's do the tomahawk chop. Do, okay, so this is Abby's favorite question. Do you follow us on Instagram?
I do not, but I will.
Please do, because you'll see our message from 2022. But also, everyone listening, not that you need it, the GC band on Instagram, and just listen to everything the greeting committee is putting out. It's like every song I've ever heard from you guys is fucking amazing. So keep making good music.
Thank
We
you.
like no joke. You've been on our radar forever. So follow us. We already follow you. And then we end every episode with a song from the guest. Your song, one of your songs, what song should we choose and why?
You should stream Where'd All My Friends Go featuring Flip Turn.
Great. I can't wait. I can't wait. Flip Turn's a great band too. They're coming to South Florida in a couple months. April, I think I'm going to see
Yeah,
them.
they live in Jacksonville.
Oh no shit. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, they're Florida peeps.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that. My friend of the pod in New York told me gotta check out that band. He's like, you'll love them. And I was like, I do love them. And then so literally like 2 days ago, I was like, you got to check out the greeting committee. You'll love them. And then he was like, I do love them. So
Oh yeah, Flip Turn, they're sweethearts and so talented and put on an awesome live show. So big
very
fan.
cool. I can't wait. I can't wait. If you could ask any musician, live or dead, any question. Oh, let me back up. Any dumb question in the vein of bothering the band, who would you choose and what would you ask them?
I feel like my mind immediately went to like David Bowie or Prince. Just because I feel like they're really serious people and I would want to ask them a dumb question.
You're not alone in that response, but I also think that those serious people would welcome the silliness.
Yeah, they're probably more silly than you'd probably than they lead on.
See, I thought of Britney Spears, but then I felt sad because I just wanted to be happy.
Is
See,
she
my
not
issue is I
happy?
can't
She
think of the
looks happy.
question.
Yeah.
She could be better, I think. But she's dancing.
She dancing.
She's dancing.
She
She's
dancing.
spinning and twirling.
Dancing with knives and shit.
Yeah. I don't
What
know
kind
what
of
my
knives
question
are
would
those?
be. Oh, that's
Kinda-
a good
what-
yeah, what
what-
kind of knives are those?
Do they have the sheath that like on
Were
the
they
counter?
Cutco?
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's the question for Britney Spears. Pierce, what would you ask David Bowie and or Prince?
Oh my gosh. Oh, the pressure's on. I would ask them.
Zero pressure.
Russia.
Yeah, I feel
Good job.
Sorry.
um I would ask them. I have no idea. I'm thinking food.
Taco Bell. What's
I know, but then I realized they
Taco
don't have Taco Bell. They probably don't know what Taco Bell is.
I mean, they
We could
definitely
show
do.
them Taco Bell.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your Taco Bell order or oh my gosh. I'm also like kind of thinking Addie asked me a question last night that I guess is kind of trending. Um what are 5 things you put in a pentagram to summon me? And Addie and I both
That's a
shared
good question.
each other's responses. Um and I was a little brutal with Addie's, but maybe I could ask one of them, like if someone, like I would ask Prince, or maybe I can have David Bowie ask Prince, what are 5 things the other person would put in a pentagram to summon them?
Now you are playing the game, Pierce. Now you're thinking outside the box. Yes.
Yes.
Both phenomenal answers.
Thanks.
What's next for the greeting committee?
We are releasing singles for our upcoming record. And then we are going to be on the road, which we have not announced yet, but I don't think it's a secret. So, yeah, we're very excited.
We are so excited. And if you're anywhere near us, we'll buy you coffee. We'll buy you Taco Bell
Or KFC.
or KFC. Both. I mean, some places
They're
they
in
are
one
together.
building sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's ideal. That is ideal.
Guys, that's our show. And we can't thank you enough for spending this silly time with us.
This was so fun. This is the best podcast ever.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Lately, I would say I've been making something to resemble conversation. Paint on the wall, it won't debate me the way I want it to. Time well spent is time well wasted. You should have been there, but you couldn't make it. Now I only get what I paid for with all my friends, with all my friends go. Now I only get what I paid for with all my friends, with all my friends go. I am agreeable. I understand there's time in the people, and people got plans. Yours were relative. Take